Hello, I'm Elizabeth, and you're watching Midnight Wolf Tarot. I'm doing an all signs reading for Was It Worth It? All right. So, this is a timeless reading. When you come across this reading, that there may be a message here for you. Please do like and subscribe if this resonated for you, and definitely leave a comment down below if this resonated and what sign you are. I'm very curious. So, let's start with our first sign, Aries. So, Aries. Was it worth it? Was it worth it, Aries? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? All right, let's take a look here. For some of you, you feel like it was. Oh, absolutely. You feel like it was worth it. You felt like that you received your true justice in the situation. You feel like for those that spoke behind your back, that things came to light. Their truth, your truth was revealed in that situation. For those that wanted to say things behind your back, things were lightened, brought to the surface. Anything that they said against you, it's just like now it's flipping around. You're getting your justice, Aries, at this time. And this has been going on for a while. Aries, I feel like that you truly stepped back and you're like, you know what? I'm going to watch how this plays out. I'm not going to react. They're looking for my reaction here, and I'm not going to give them that. I'm going to hold back and watch. I'm going to hold back and watch. Confirmation right there. I'm going to sit back and watch and see what you all do and how things come into alignment for me. Because the truth is about to be revealed. I'm about to get my true justice in this situation. Not that you're wanting to see others do bad, but you want your name to be cleared. There's something significant of that. You want your name to be cleared in this situation. In the situation, you want... Oh, Aries, yes. You want things to be clear on your side. For how people have treated you, for what they have said bad about you, untrue things towards you, where people have been mean and cold and disrespectful for you, that you have to sit back and watch and haven't reacted, and you're like, okay, my time is coming. It's okay. Keep behaving how you're behaving, because this is about to turn on you. 100%, this is about to spin, and when it spins, I'll still be sitting there and I'll go, I thought so. And again, you're not meaning to be harsh, Aries, but you're not here to play their game. I feel like people playing games with you, and you're not here to play their games. You're not here to entertain them. You're not. They're going to learn that they messed up. They messed up. I feel like that, this could be directed towards a man. I feel like this could be directed towards a woman. But on either side here, that they really underestimated you in this situation. Whether this is love, with family, people that call themselves your friends, I would say more of an acquaintance for how they are behaving in this situation. For how they are behaving in this situation. So for you, yeah, it's like you're looking at this aspect that if these individuals didn't want to grow with you, then it's time for them to take their exit. I'm getting this energy, Aries, that it's just like at the same time you're holding the door for them. You're holding the door and you're like, okay, with a nice little wave, and then you close the door. That's the energy that I'm getting. It's just like you're not looking to over-invest in this anymore. You're not looking to reinvest in this. Yeah, you're not giving big parts of yourself anymore, Aries. You feel like you've given opportunity. You've tried, you've given and given and given, and these individuals that are causing you issues, it's just like, what else are you expecting from me? What else are you expecting from me? Because right now, I've given everything that I got. You're trying to put me in a position to where it's like a lock hold type position. It's like trying to force your hand for them to sit and say what they're saying, and you're just supposed to accept it. Aries, I don't feel like you're doing that. I don't feel like you're doing that. It's like you're taking control of the situation. Yeah, they're not getting what they want. I heard it's just like they're trying to get a rise out of you. Because since you're that afire, they're expecting for you to light up like a Christmas tree and have like a wildfire. And you're just sitting there in your confidence, and you're like, my day will come. My day will come. And when that time comes, then I'll say my piece. But this truth is about to be revealed 100%. You're fine with your own company, Aries. You're fine with your own company. It's like you don't need to be entertained by other people in order for you to be happy. And I think that these individuals, that is what bothers them. That's why they're trying to get a rise out of you, because you're content just as you are. Is it nice to have company? Absolutely. But you're content within yourself. Like if this is the behavior that they're going to present to you, you much rather be alone. This is a perspective. It's just like where they have challenged you that you're just letting go. I'm just feeling this energy of you just going, okay. It's like almost this feeling of, okay, you win. You want to win. You want the title. You need the title. Go for it. Go for it. And that shake right there. It's just like, go for it. You have the win because I don't need the win, because I know where I am, who I am, and I feel powerful and strong with who I am. I don't need to entertain anybody else just so you feel good about you. I'm hearing like facts are being brought to the surface. Aries, yes, it's like you're not communicating. You're not communicating. You're letting them dig themselves a bigger hole. You're letting them dig themselves a bigger hole. And you're just sitting there with your firm boundaries. I feel like you've had boundaries with this individual or individuals here. Yeah, and you're completely taking your power back, taking control. You're not settling for anything. Anything else that Aries should know about this? So, was it worth it? In any dynamic, was this worth it? Oh, yes. It was worth it. It put you in a different direction, Aries. I feel like that very well, that you were wasting time, that there is a point of development where you kept trying to put effort, and now that the shift has occurred and that it's time. It's time. It's just like you're making the right shifts for you. Yeah, absolutely. The things that you wanted to reflect on. I feel like some of you are going through a spiritual awakening as well, or that this woke you up. This woke you up. This woke you up. And it's just like, in your two placements, I have to show you this, Aries. I have to show you this. Two different decks here. Justice has showed up twice. You're getting your justice. Your heart is being lifted. Freedom is what I'm hearing. Freedom. Yeah, it's just like your heart is being relieved. The pressure's coming off. The pain is shifting. Dynamics have changed, is what I'm hearing. The dynamic has changed. Yeah, this is a pattern that's not going to repeat. You've learned from this, Aries. What kind of people to accept in your life. Those that don't deserve a place in your life. And this has taken some time and realization. And it's just like, I feel like for those of you that are sitting in a position like, man, I should have done something sooner. But I feel like everything came into alignment in the way that it was supposed to. I feel like that everything has come to the surface as it's needed to at its right timing. Okay, Aries, it's like, don't feel bad about it. Rise from this. You learned your lessons through this process. and just rise. That's the most important thing, most important aspect of this situation for you, Aries. Growth. Who to let be in your life and those that need to be removed from your life. So I would say in the situation, it was worth it for you. Let's do a couple oracles for you, Aries. What's the tea? What's the tea? What are people saying about Aries that they need to be aware of? I'm just going to pull a few here. Divination, abuser, and fishing for compliments. Who's ever doing this to you, Aries? You got an obsessive lover. Obsessive lover. And this is you. You're too busy winning on your side, you know? So these dangerous, toxic, karmic kind of connections, I feel like someone has tried to put like a love spell on you. And within that, you're dodging bullets. Blocking negativity, escaping the crazies. And you're protected by the haters. The irony of that word coming out. Protected by haters. Aries, I hope you found this beneficial. I really do. For your side, was it worth it? Well, it was worth for the truth to come out. Is it 100% feeling good for you? But at the end of the day, you know your truth, your worth, and what you deserve at the end of the day. I feel like you have found your peace, Aries. That is what I have for you. Thank you so much for allowing me to do a reading for you. If it resonated, please do like and subscribe. Comment down below and let me know how you feel. All right. Up next, we have Taurus. Okay, Taurus, I hope you are doing well. Let's see in your situation if it was worth it. Let's see if it was worth it for Taurus. 2 cards that wanted to come out. They want me to speak on this. Six of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Taurus, I feel like the withholding that you have chosen to do, what you took back, it was worth it to you. It was worth it to you. What you decided to take back, whether that be in regards of money, or that be in regards of your energy, whatever you pull back, your love, your energy, connections, things like that. It absolutely was worth it to you. Absolutely, it was worth it to you. Your individuality is important to you here because you're tired of getting hurt. Taurus, you keep putting yourself out there and out there and out there and out there, and people are just taking your heart and just going. That was an interesting sound, and it came out again. You're tired of people grabbing onto your heart like it doesn't matter. You're tired, and I feel it at the throat. Taurus, you're definitely going to be saying something. You're tired of people holding onto your heart for too long without the intent of actually being there for you. You're tired of it. Because I feel like you keep putting your heart on the line and everything else, and that's not what you're receiving here. Yeah, definitely something with the throat. Whatever you need to say, you need to say it. It doesn't have to come across aggressive, mean, or anything else. And I feel like right now, Taurus, I feel like you're being very careful about this. You're taking your time with this. You want to make sure that you're saying the right thing, doing the right thing, that you're not making a decision out of haste. I feel like that you are trying to make the best decision that you can with what is going on. Who's ever mistreating your heart, you're taking your time. Absolutely. I feel like that you are checking your facts. You're checking your facts. It's like, I almost want to say, you're checking your facts and checking it twice. Like, for our list for Christmas, right? It's like you want to make sure you have all your facts straight before you confront anybody about anything. You're being very careful. Strategy. Because whoever is messing with your heart very well could be in your friendship circle. This is also could be a third party situation that you found yourself caught up in. And that's why you're checking your facts. You want to make sure you have everything straight before you confront this individual. You want to make sure that you have all your facts straight, all your ducks in a row before you say anything. You know, you're going to make sure that you have talked to certain people, that you have been in a situation where you could have crossed the other third party and asked them questions, and things are aligning up for you. And I feel like once you get all that information, that there's something you're going to do about it. This is something they weren't counting on, Taurus. So is it worth it for you? Absolutely. Why? Because you are this bright light, Taurus. You deserve to have the chapter in your life where you're going to be appreciated, that somebody's going to harness your heart and look out for you and not just sit there and betray you. So is it worth it for you to take a stand, to challenge the situation? Absolutely. Because within this, no matter what happens, you're ready for the next chapter in your life. You're ready to turn that page and start something new that you know that you're going to be happy with. Now you know the red flags. You're getting ready to see the green flags in people. And the minute that you pick up the red, that you're like, I gotta go. I'm not going to sit here and try to color this different. I'm not going to try to make this orange when it's red. I want the green flag. I want someone that's going to take me serious, take this serious, my heart serious. We're bringing this back down to the basic foundation. We have the tower. Got the tower right here. Bringing it back down to its foundation. Why? So you can rebuild. So you can rebuild, Taurus, is something that you're truly going to be happy with. I feel like that you're challenging the situation here. You're willing to give only what you truly want in your heart. And I feel like you're giving, and at the same time, it's like you're trying to take your power as well. And you're going to be careful with who you share your love with. You're going to be very, very careful who you share your love with. Anything else that Taurus needs to know? Was this worth it? Was this worth it? Was this worth it? Absolutely. It was worth it to find out what you needed to know so you could move forward. You're tired of the sleepless nights, but you're letting go of that. You're letting it go. It's just like you've had some sleepless nights over this, but it's just like you're in a position where you're tired of having an individual that is just going to stomple over every little thing. You know, try to put you in the position and always put it on you. Guilty conscious. Guilty conscious is what is coming across here. And you're standing in your power and you're saying, I'm not the one that has to have the guilty conscience because I know where I am, where I've been, and what I'm doing. It's on you. It's on you. It's not on me. You have to figure it out. You're the one that saw me as an option and you dropped me. So go ahead and drop me and then you go carry on doing what you're doing because I don't need it. I don't have time for it. I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm ready to shift in a different direction. My heart is ready. You had your opportunity. And you chose not to communicate effectively. That is major. Taurus, that is major. So let's see, what's the T? What does Taurus need to know? How are individuals viewing Taurus right now? What is the T on Taurus? How are people viewing Taurus? They think they got you played. You got hooked. They think they have you played. I feel, and this goes into the third party situation, always partying. This person couldn't, maybe they had an issue with alcohol, or they need to constantly be in association with people. Okay. Maybe that's how they met this third party. Third party, always partying. Third party. Okay. They feel like they rejected you. They see you in a position that there's some type of legal issues or a place of ego. And Taurus, at the end of the day, if there's legal issues, some of you may be married or about to get ready to get a divorce and that you're rejecting this. But how people are viewing you is like, you're hooked, you're always partying, and you're rejecting that. And because you're always partying, now you have legal issues and you're always in your ego. But I feel like that this is more in connection of how other people are treating you. And if for those that are about to get a divorce or are talking about a divorce, it is becoming from this hurt ego, getting in the way in situations like that. Taurus, I hope that message benefited you. I feel like you're just done, Taurus. You're done. It's just like you're putting your heart out there and you're done with the third party. I'm hearing like you're just done with the BS. Taurus, thank you very much. I hope you found that beneficial. Definitely like, subscribe. Leave a comment down below and let me know how that resonated for you. I love to hear feedback. All right, next up we have wonderful Gemini. Gemini, how are you doing? Was it worth it? Gemini, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Gemini, was it worth it? Gemini, not as much. Gemini, I feel like that you moved a little too quick. I feel like that you kind of went with your emotion, but not in a good way. I feel like that you I'm feeling this frequency is like you got really upset and then you just you backed away and you don't feel like this person isn't deserving of your emotional and feelings. You may have moved out of anger. Yeah, it's just like you're not offering anything emotionally. And for you, you feel like that is worth it. Yes. You did what you needed to do, Gemini. It's just like if you felt like you needed to step back, I feel like some of you needed to step back and be in a position of being single again. There's some of you that other people may have wanted a higher level of commitment when it came to you, but you weren't ready, and so you shifted backwards. You may have made a quick decision here, Gemini, but you really feel like it was in your best interest. I feel like some Geminis that I'm talking to, it's just like you wanted to keep things at more of a friendship level. And I feel like that the person that you're dealing with wanted something more, that they wanted engagement, that they wanted marriage, that they wanted a higher level commitment. They wanted to lock down. But you weren't ready. It's just like there is a capacity here. You're fine with the friendship, but it's just like you're just not ready. It's just like emotionally you can only give so much, and the level of what you're able to give, what you can give, and you're not doing it to hurt anybody. It's like you were trying to tell them exactly how you felt, and the only thing that you felt like you could truly do in the moment was to withdraw your emotion and to step back. This may have hurt somebody else, but you knew you were making the right decision, Gemini. So was it worth it for you? Yes, because you were trying to protect your heart. You were trying to protect their heart. They may not have received it that way. They may have received it differently, that you just pull back like they didn't matter. But you truthfully did it not only for you, but for them. Eventually, they're going to see that. Eventually, they're going to see what you did, and for its highest good. You didn't do this intentionally to hurt anybody. You felt like you needed to pull back. And I feel like the fact that you pulled back, I feel like that this is going to come back together. I don't see this completely separated. I feel like Gemini, once you take care of what you need to, and I feel like that this is why, I mean, it's this concept that you may have friend zoned somebody. I feel like that you needed to do that so you can take care of you and invest in yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, Gemini. It's just like sometimes we need to step back. And I feel like by you stepping back, that you're going to step into your power. You're going to start feeling better about yourself. Emotionally, you're going to feel emotionally mature, emotionally fulfilled, ready to take that next step. If you want to be in a committed relationship, that you're ready to move into that and not overthink the process. There, Gemini. It's like that's what I am seeing here. Yeah, because I feel like the individual that you're dealing with here, you really feel like that they're your true person. I feel like that's why you're being very careful about this whole situation. You want this to be a new opportunity. And you feel like where you are, that there are some things that you can shift out and shift and move and change for yourself before bringing this forth. I feel like that this individual to you is very, very worth it. It's very fragile. It's something that you do not want to lose. It's not something that you want to lose. No. So you're being very careful with the moves that you make. Yes, it's just like you're not ready yet to give a commitment, but you're thinking about it. It is on your mind. You're not completely rejecting them. Was it worth it for Gemini, Spirit? And I feel like this is. I feel like this is worth it. I feel like that you are making the right decisions, Gemini. Was it worth it for Gemini? Yes. Like, although it's not the best feeling, it was the right decision for you. And I feel like that you're going to be back in communication when you're ready. And you shouldn't feel pressured. It's just like, let them know, hey, I need the time for growth. I need the time to work on me. And I hope that you're still there when I'm ready. When I'm prepared. When I know that I can give you the commitment that you're wanting and ready for, until I can find myself in a better alignment. And hopefully you're still there. And at the same time, Gemini, you're not in a position to where you're like, I'm expecting you to wait for me forever. It's like you're okay if they go and explore other options, because you want them to feel 100% on this situation as well. You see that. You're not expecting them to be like, oh, well, I want you to. It's not like you're telling them, oh, I want you to wait for me forever. You respect their decision if they feel like that they need to move in a different direction. But you don't want to lose them. You don't want to lose them, but at the end of the day, if they have another opportunity, you're not going to hold them back. Okay. So what's the T, Spirit? What's the T? What does Gemini need to know? How do people perceive them, or how does Gemini may perceive other people? Let's see. What's the T? What's the T for Gemini? I'm curious. Ooh, fake accounts. Fake accounts. Someone's spying on you, Gemini. Facebook, Instagram. Someone's keeping an eye on you. You're always out for a good party, Gemini. I feel like a lot of you are taking care of your health, and or others feel like you need to take care of your health, and that you're in a place where that you need to work on your creative adventures or whatever that is for you, where people see you as a very creative individual. They also see you as a person that can cause unnecessary drama. But I feel like on your side that others can cause unnecessary drama on their side as well. So I feel like that you finish what other people start. And they can see you as dramatic. But at the same time, that's not always the case for you. Okay. How you see other people, I'm feeling this energy, wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay. That's kind of how you see other people. The people that think that you're a person that causes drama, it's just like you see them as a false individual. And it's not like you're challenging them. It's just like you just see them as fake. And that's probably what goes into the fake accounts. But somebody is watching you. They're watching you, Gemini. Okay. That's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope that was beneficial and I could shine some light on the situations that you're dealing with. I feel like in your situation that you definitely feel like it was worth it. It was worth it for you. Definitely like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know if this resonated for you. And I hope that it did. I hope it was a beneficial message for you. Next up, we have Cancer. All right, for Cancer. Was it worth it for Cancer? Whatever's going on, was it worth it for Cancer? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? You think so. You feel like that was worth you protecting your heart, that you felt like that it was worth for you to stand in your power and your own healing. You feel like that it was worth you taking your time, your sweet time. And I feel like that that's really important. I feel like that you weren't being rash. I feel like that you're being very careful in your situations. And I feel like that there is somebody that you do really care about. I do feel like that this is leaning more towards relationships for you, Cancer. And I also feel like that this is an element of self-love and appreciation for yourself. I feel like for the first time that you're truly looking out for you. And I would have to say it's about time. You know, if you disconnected from somebody or you're getting ready to present more of an offer towards somebody, you're doing it in the best interest for yourself. And not that you're being selfish. I don't want that to come across like that. But you're putting yourself first so you can be in the right alignment for that next chapter. Yes. There may also may be a past individual that you're dealing with, that you're closing chapters with. And I'm also getting an aspect here of when it comes to finance. They're saying to reference this for any cancers that have been having a hard time financially and you're trying to keep things emotionally together and you're having a hard time financially, that's getting ready to make a big shift. Okay, so just know it's like help is on the way, so don't give up. I feel like that you're going to be presented an offer. Now, in terms of relationship, I see you taking control, but I feel like that there's somebody from your past that you're dealing with as well. So I feel like that there is a big collective for Cancer here. Some of you are worried about money. Some of you are worried about a relationship. Others of you are wondering about your own self-healing, you know, trying to bring love and abundance back into your life. So therefore that you can project things forward in the way that you would like to. So if it means you kind of shifting things around, moving things around, yes, that you have found it, that it's worth it for you. Yeah. You're looking for your happiness. You're wanting your happiness. And again, for those that are looking for an opportunity career-wise, I feel like that there is something really significant with the next few months. April, May, June. Some of you that it's going to come sooner than that. Some of you it could come in the next 3 weeks. I'm not seeing it as soon as the next 3 days, but if it's able to come through in the next 3 days, terrific. But I'm seeing 3 weeks to 3 months for the cancers that are looking for a career. Okay, but ultimately here, I also see options here when it comes to relationships. You know, you could be connecting ultimately with an Aries, that is very possible here. Aries is wanting to show themselves pretty big here. Doesn't have to be, but that's just what I'm seeing. For Cancer, what else do they need to know about the situation here? Was it worth it? Cancer, I feel like a lot of you need to start speaking up. Speak up, because you want to be in a position where you're not feeling like you're holding back. I feel like that you see that, that card, just boom, 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 and that card was the Tower. Okay. There's something about your sacral chakra. There's something going on with the crown. Okay. If things need to shift in the dynamic of how they need to, it's okay. That it is truly okay, and it's going to be okay. If things feel unstable, things are kind of shaky, it's going to work out. I feel like you making this transition, and again, I have the Three of Pentacles again. I feel like in career that you're not going to drop this. I feel like that there's opportunity for you, and you moving towards that opportunity. I feel like that you're going to have a lot of success here. So in your life, is it worth it? Is it worth what you're doing right now? Yes. We have Temperance 2 times. Your healing matters. Take the time for yourself to heal before we progress on anything else. But when it comes to career, also don't be in a position where you're just settling. If you are looking at a base point where you have to start something so you have something, that's good. Step into that energy and frequency. But don't stay there forever if you're not happy. Have a starting point, continue to look, and I have a feeling within the next 6 months, if you find a job within the next 3 weeks to the next 3 months, at the 6-month ratio, that you're going to have something really fulfilling for yourself. I wanted me to bring that out. Absolutely. 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 I feel like you're going to be victorious here, Cancer. And I feel like where you're wanting to connect with yourself emotionally, that you're going to have that fulfillment that you're looking for. Okay, so whether this is within self-love or trying to connect with somebody, I feel like that you're going to get what you want. So in your situation, is it worth it? I feel like you're making the moves that you need to. So what's the tea? What's the tea for Cancer? How are other people seeing Cancer? Or very well, how is Cancer kind of seeing themselves? I'm kind of curious about this. Okay, so what is the tea for Cancer? Ooh, romantic love affair. Sex fix, secret lover. Ooh. Somebody wants you. Love triangle. Ooh, this love affair. This love affair is about to bring to light, Cancer. Somebody thinks that you're in a love triangle. But someone has no facts. Somebody's trying to put you in a situation here. I feel like that they either think that you're a person that is fake, or that's how they perceive you. They feel like you're the one that holds on to a grudge. What's interesting in this is the 3 candles, and we're looking at third-party situation, romantic situations here. But I feel like for the Cancers that resonate with this, I feel like that you're moving in silence. There could be a karmic friendship here, a secret companion. Keep your friends close and enemies closer. Who's ever trying to put you in this third-party situation, or saying that you're in a third-party situation, or if you are in a third-party situation, all of it's about to come to light. The truth is about to be told. So for the Cancerians that are in a third-party situation, be advised, the truth is about to be told. And for you that had the romantic love affair, if you felt like that's what you needed, but at the same time, if you're already in a relationship, and I see factors of relationship twice, you have to be prepared to potentially lose the person that you have. So that part, Cancer, was that worth it? For those of you that are in a third-party situation, was that worth it for you? For some of you, it may. Very well may be. All right, Cancer, that is what I have for you. If this resonated with you, definitely hit the like and subscribe button. Definitely comment down below and let me know who you're dealing with on terms of zodiac signs. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. The next one we have up is, of course, Leo. So Leo, was it worth it? Was it worth it for Leos, for the collective for Leo? Was it worth it? Whether this be towards career, love. Was it worth it for Leo? Was it worth it? No. I feel like that, ooh, Leo, and you're coming up in reverse. For you, it wasn't worth it. I feel like whoever you're dealing with or the situation that you're dealing with, that I feel like that you may have said something and then regretted your words. I feel like that you're in a frequency now that you feel very low vibrational. You don't feel as strong as you usually are. I feel like a lot of you are very tired as well. I feel like a lot of you are not getting enough sleep. But for you, this wasn't worth it. A lot of challenges, a lot of struggles. Yeah. Okay, so there's a Capricorn you could be dealing with, a Libra you can be dealing with. Doesn't have to be, but these are the energies that are coming out. I feel like, Leo, on the low vibrational situation, I feel like that you're in a position right now where you feel like a lot of toxic things are coming to the surface. Whether this be for you or the individuals that you are dealing with, that I feel like that they're bringing a toxic environment into your space, and it's draining you. It's draining you because you don't know in what direction, what to do, what to say. It feels like somewhere it's just going to backfire on you. And so that's a lot of pressure for you. It's just like, do you say something? Do you not? Is people just going to perceive you in this negative light? Or do you just say something? Regardless of how other people are going to see it, or how they feel about it. You're in this place that you're done being tired. You're done being tired. You want to move on. You just want to move on with your life and not look back. I feel like some of you are trying to put something in your past. I feel like some of you are repeating a same loop cycle that you've already have done, and now you're really frustrated. I feel like that now, like, the communication that's coming through can be very toxic. I feel like that you may be lashing out at a lot of people out of frustration just because others wouldn't listen to you, but there is some aspect, low vibrational. We have the Sun in reverse, Two of Wands in reverse, and we have the Three of Swords in the upright position here. You're tired of walking down the same road and having the same things happen. There's a particular lesson that you're meant to learn. If you don't, the cycle is going to repeat, Leo. It's going to repeat. It's like, learn from the mistakes. Learn from the mistakes. Was it worth it for Leo? And I feel like it's worth it if you're here just to hear this message, Leo. It's just like, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're a priority. Don't reach burnout. Get the sleep that you need. So was it worth it? A lot of you are losing your patience. It's like you're about to let that fire out. It's like whatever you were committed to, it's just like you're in this transition where you're not wanting to commit to things. I feel like that you know that you need to work on a lot of dynamics here. And I feel like a lot of you that are dealing with toxicity, and or you could be dealing with the Capricorn and or Cancer or Libra, but it's in this transition that it's just like you don't want to keep going down the same road. I feel like that you're trying to break this pattern that you're going down and having the same loop happen. I feel like you're just ready to turn the page. I do feel like a Cancer, very much some of you could be dealing with a Cancer and or other water signs here, and or a Capricorn. In this dynamic, it's like you're trying to find your peace, harmony, and balance. That is the most important thing to you. So for you, it's worth it. If you're slowing down because like you don't want to be in a position where you're lashing out, it's like I feel like you're trying to get to a better place, Leo. I feel like that you're waiting for your new beginning. You're ready for your fresh start. You're tired of having to settle. Very well, you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn, but within this frequency, it's just like you're tired of being last. So you have to make yourself a priority. So what is the T? What's the T for Leo? Whether this is how they view themselves or how other people view them. Right, so you got played out and offered. Some of you are going to hit a jackpot. There's going to be some type of unexpected money. This played out card here, it's like something is about to take off here. I feel like that an offer is going to present in terms of the jackpot on that, saying that you're just going to hit the lottery, but if you do, don't forget about me. But within this situation, I feel like this offer that's being presented to you is what you've been waiting for. I feel like that is what's going to get you out of this low vibrational energy and have a dynamic shift for you. Yeah, some of you want to travel. Yeah, Queen Rising. You're going to step back into your power and you're going to come back into your spotlight here. It's definitely, yeah. Anything else? Legal issues. Legal issues. So some of you could be getting a divorce, or lawyers are having to be involved. For some of you. Not all of you, but for some of you. The card that I saw at the bottom. Some of you could be blocking somebody for having one-night stands. That's where I will leave that at. Some of you are blocking someone to have a one-night stand with you. That could be an offer that they're trying to present, but for you, that part of it's played out. I hear played out, closed out, like not wanting to entertain. All right, Leo, that is what I have for you. If this resonated at all, do hit that like button and subscribe. Definitely comment down below and let me know how this resonated with you and or other signs that you may be dealing with at this time. Thank you, Leo. I appreciate it. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Next up, we have Virgo. How you doing, Virgo? Let's see. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? We're about to find out. All right, for Virgo, Spirit, for Virgo. Was it worth it? When it comes to Virgo, was it worth it? Was it worth it for Virgo? Definitely watch Cancer's reading. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer. And this is a loop. You're dealing with a Scorpio. All right, so we have stalled energy here, Virgo. I feel like where you have tried to move forward I don't know what's up with all the shaking, but where you have tried to move forward, you keep seeing yourself in the same loop cycle that you're trying to break. It's like you're trying to move forward, then things kind of repeat, then you feel stalled, then you feel like that you're in a rocky place, and it's a very uncomfortable place. You feel very imbalanced and you don't like this vibration that you're feeling. No, it's just like you're in this vibration where you feel like that you're losing a part of yourself. And this is a feeling that you do not like. It's like you're reaching for other opportunities. We're trying to see if somebody else can help you. If someone else can help you get to the level where you want to be. I feel like that y'all are seeing this clearly. You're not sitting in this vibration where you're just kind of like, well, this will pass at some point. I feel like that you're putting work towards this here, Virgo, that this is really important for you to get to a vibration that you can be really happy. I feel like that there are, for the Virgos that I'm connecting with here, that there are a couple people that are a good support system. So lean on that support system. Tell them how you feel, what's going on. They're going to be there for you. Emotional balance is really important here. Could be dealing with the Pisces, but it's really you getting balance back in your emotions is really important. There's like this sense of taking power back. Yeah, it's like you feel like you're losing control. You're feeling like no matter what you do, you're hitting a roadblock. Whether that be love, and for love, friendships, family, career, you feel very stagnant where you are and you don't like it. You don't like it. So on the aspect, was it worth it? It's just like if you were cutting people off, if you were trying to move forward and then you're going back in the same loop cycle, then you felt stagnant and all of this. No, this wasn't really worth it for you. You know, it's just like because you're trying to get to a better place. There you are, Virgo. I feel like you're in this position of trying to find yourself again, Virgo. You want to love yourself. You want to embrace yourself. You want to be able to extend out to positive relationships, friendships, relationships, family encounters, how any of this resonates for you. That you want to have faith in yourself, that you can move forward and not go through the same karmic situations that you have been through. That you feel so stagnant because you're not leaning on your support system. So in this dynamic of how I'm seeing it, it's not really worth it. It hasn't been worth it. The worth is working with the people that care about you, working on the emotional balance that you need. I feel like right now that you are knocked off your feet right now and you're trying to find a way to get back up. For Virgo, what else do they need to know? Or was it worth it for their situation of what is going on here? Yeah. It's like you're waiting for your fresh start. And you're asking yourself, when is it gonna come? And I'll tell you that it's coming sooner than you expect. I feel like that there's going to be a big dynamic shift. The harder that you work on the situation is going to shift into a positive direction. Virgo, you're going to have to put in the work. You can't stay stagnant where you are and expect their change to happen. You have to move your feet, put your effort into it, put your heart into it, and as you embrace that you're going to be able to move out of this energy where you have been stuck. And that's what's going to bring you to a tower here. You could also be dealing with the Scorpio. I feel like that, you know, where things need to come down so you can rebuild, it's worth doing. It's worth doing. Because you want to reach for new opportunities. And I feel like as you do that, those opportunities are going to be there for you. Whether that be in career, whether that be in love, however this is resonating for you, but it's just like you need to reach for those opportunities. I feel like that you're ready to move forward. I feel like that if you put in the hard work, you'll be able to move forward. I see this energy where you're stagnant. I feel like that it's going to move forward, but you're going to have to put the effort into it to make it happen. Lean on the people that you need to, but you can't lean on them forever. That's a significant part. You can lean on them long enough for you to work on what you need to and be able to move forward in whatever capacity and direction that means for you. And it's like really take off, like really follow your heart, have the passion, have the energy to go after this. So was it worth it? Not in the sense that you expected it. I feel like that it's worth waking you up. It's worth it to wake you up. But you're going to have to put the work in to get this done. It's like you don't want to stay in a place that isn't making you happy, Virgo. Okay, so let's see. What's the tea? What's the tea for Virgo? What do they need to hear either for themselves or how other people may be viewing them? I just heard bad reputation. Bad reputation. Some of you could have a bad reputation, or you're associating yourself with someone that others think have a bad reputation. You got boss daddy. Somebody that is stable, somebody that's rich, somebody that is very, very successful. I can't say the other word that is here, but find a way to say this. You have someone at a positive frequency when it comes to intimate matters. We'll leave it at that. They're impressive. We'll leave it at that. They're impressive. And I feel like that you may be running towards that. There's some people here that aren't seeing your value. I feel like that you're in a frequency where you're kind of overthinking, that you're stressing out about too many things. Some of you are dealing with financial matters. Some of you might be going bankrupt, or other people feel like that you have taken things from them that have made them go bankrupt, whether that be financially or emotionally. Some people feel like that you're clout hungry. You'll say anything, do anything. You'll make stuff up and be dramatic. But for the most part, right now, as you're trying to find yourself, that you're moving in silence. I feel like that you're trying to connect back to yourself. That's important. Okay, Virgo. That's what I have for you. And it's just like the overthinking, it's just like, and we all tend to overthink, but don't do it to the point where it's keeping you stagnant and holding you into one place. Could be dealing with an Aquarius as well. All right, Virgo, that is what I have for you. If that resonated, definitely hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Definitely comment down below how this resonated with you and what potential signs that you could be dealing with as well. Let me know. Thank you, Virgo. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. And next we have Libra. All right, Libra. Was it worth it? Libra, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it, Libra? Was it worth it? Oh, absolutely. You spoke from your heart. You do have the Lovers here. You spoke your truth. This could be a past person as well. It could be a past person. It could be a new person as well. I feel like that this is a situation where you have expressed your emotions and how you truly felt, that you invested here, that you felt like this was worth it to you, that this had merit. But I feel like that you got a half offer. I feel like that this is a situation that's one-sided. I am feeling this is more towards relationship than anything else. And I'm hearing for those that are single Libras that you're looking for somebody here, but don't reach back for a past person. That's really significant here. But what I am seeing here is that things were very one-sided. No matter what you did, everything was really one-sided. It's like and that's something else that it's like I'm hearing. It's just like you weren't hearing the full truth, and you knew it. And you knew it. Some of you may have been in a third-party situation and or more. Your heart got broken because you saw the value and the love that you were given. You could have been dealing with the Gemini. You could be dealing with the Taurus. Definitely look back at their on their side to get more of their information on what's going on. But you invested in this love. You invested in this. And it's just like, and you got played. Yeah, another king of wands. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius here as well. It's just like they didn't take your heart seriously. It's just like they're more controlled by sexuality. That mattered more than to connect to your heart. In that aspect, was it worth letting them go? But yeah, I feel like to you, it was worth it. You wanted a fresh start. You wanted your opportunity. You wanted to be appreciated. Some of you could be dealing with the Leo. You didn't like the feeling that you were just treated as an option. It's like you were promised something here that didn't come to light. Whoever you're dealing with took this opportunity and just ran away with it, which left you heartbroken. So it's like now you're doing things on your side. I'm not saying that it's like necessary payback, but I'm hearing like if they decide to come back, that there are no second chances. You know, it's just like I see you forgiving them for your own peace, but I don't see you reconnecting with them. For Libra, was it worth it? I feel like for you, it was worth finding out the truth. Definitely could be dealing with a Leo. Could be dealing with another Libra. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. But to you, it was worth finding out the truth so you didn't continue investing in a situation that was not going to go anywhere. Yeah, it's just like getting the imbalance was worth it. Finding out the truth was worth it. Because I feel like that you know that you were living in a dream. It became a fantasy that wasn't actually what you thought it was going to be. You could have been dealing with the Piscean. They didn't really give you much. There were lies here. A lot of lies. A lot of lies. And Libras, you know, we don't chase, we attract. We attract. And I feel like in this situation, the minute that you find out about the lies, that it was time to disconnect. That you're ready to leave this individual out in the cold and you just went your own way. And that's what I'm seeing here. So for you, was it worth it? It was worth you finding out what was truly happening. So what's the tea? What does Libra need to hear? Versus whether this is how someone views Libra or how they view themselves. So what is going on? So what's the tea here? Ooh. Threatening. Intimidating, threatened, bother. Libra, somebody could have been making comments towards you. Or someone sees you as threatening. You have a stalker, Libra. Someone is obsessed with you, stalking, watching you. I kid you not. Threatened, stalker. I feel like this is someone else's energy. Somebody is watching you. I feel like with this person here that you literally dodging bullets with this person because they have no problem what I just heard, dragging you through the dirt. But guess what? You're the queen rising here. It's just like you're gonna shine bright. This individual, I feel like they use money to try to drag other people into situations, because that's all they got is money bringing into it. Money bringing into it. Cardless. No car repo or car issues. Be advised, if you have a car, you could be having some car issues. Anybody that is dealing with you right now also is receiving bad karma or may receive bad karma. I don't feel like it's your end, Libra. Okay, I hope that was beneficial. Kind of shed light on some situations there. And Libra, if this resonated with you, and I hope it did, definitely hit the like and subscribe button. Definitely comment down below and let me know how it resonated with you and or what zodiac sign you may be dealing with. I like to hear about that kind of stuff. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Next up, we have Scorpio. How you doing, Scorpio? All right. For Scorpio, was it worth it? All signs, was it worth it? Scorpio, was it worth it? Ooh, the mysterious Scorpio. What do you not want to talk about? All right, Scorpio, I see what's going on, and even my solar plexus is twisted. Scorpio, I feel like that you're in this frequency that you wish that you would have listened to your intuition. I feel like that's the big part. You wish you would have walked away from a situation. I hear that like you were warned about a situation and you proceeded forward and found out that you should have listened. Yeah, there's emotions here that were way thrown off. I feel like that you were just thrown off, Scorpio. I feel like what you truly wanted didn't come through for you. But right now, like, you're trying to regain control. But I feel like if any, emotionally, that you're emotionally drained. I feel like you're financially drained. I feel like that you're really upset right now. But you're trying to make the right moves for yourself. I do feel like for some Scorpios that there was investment in time in a situation that led them down the wrong emotional road, that this wasn't the actual opportunity as it presented itself as. I'm also seeing this from a perspective of financial situation. Okay, so where you're trying to gain, yeah, I can't even get my words out, gain ground financially, that has been very difficult for you. I feel like in the month of April going into May that there's going to be improvement there for you, Scorpio. Was it worth it for Scorpio? I feel like a lot of you would have wished that you listened to your intuition. I feel like that you were warned about something here. Yeah, I feel like that you're taking your time. I feel like you're trying to regroup. I feel like that you're not trying to just sit there and go, well, it just is what it is. Could be dealing with Libra, Gemini. Yeah, a lot of you would wish that you would have listened, but you were kind of being a little stubborn here. Because I feel like that you were just trying to do it yourself. Like you were trying to figure out the capacity of what you needed to do on your own, which there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that, but I feel like that there's a dynamic here that things didn't work out the way that you wanted to, but I feel like that you're trying to move past that and move on. So I feel like in your situation, it was worth it. the unfortunate challenges that we receive. You know, it's just like, I feel like that what's coming out of this was worth it for you. Okay, let's see what's the tea for you. How do people view Scorpio, or how do they feel or see themselves? What message do they need to hear out of this deck? Inside scoop, a closer look, nosy up in your business. And Scorpio, we know we don't like that. Okay, you got a love triangle, third party, multiple lovers and choices. So definitely connect with Cancer here. Some of you could be having a third party with a Cancer here. Some of you have been traveling to see this person. This person's also obsessed with you. This is like a really unhealthy. You also got a stalker. Libra got stalker. Y'all getting stalked. You also got jackpot as well. Unexpected money. I feel like where you have been struggling financially, that you're going to get where you want. I feel like you're trying to block out negative energies. Fake accounts. People are spying. They're spying. They're watching you. They're watching you. Too busy winning. Something's going on there, Scorpio. All right. So was it worth it for you to understand the things that you needed to? Yes. But there is a concept here that some of you are in a third party situation. Very well could be with the Cancer. Yeah. So definitely check that out. Okay. I hope that was beneficial to you. Watch out for those. Make sure that your social media is locked down and only have it for those that you care about. Yes, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Definitely like and subscribe. Definitely comment down below. Let me know if this resonated for you. And what signs do you think you may be dealing with at this time? Do you know that you're being stalked? If so, it's like, what sign is it that could be doing this? Okay, so thank you so much, Scorpio. The next one up is Sagittarius. Okay, so Sagittarius, was it worth it? Was it worth it for you? For Sagittarius, was it worth it? Was it worth it for Sagittarius? Yes. For those of you that are dealing with finance, absolutely. I feel like for those of you that changed jobs, it was absolutely worth it. I feel like those that are dealing with emotional situations, that it was worth the moves that you made. I feel like a lot of give and take here. I feel like that you have made a lot of positive moves, especially when it comes to finances and relationship in conjunction to each other. I feel like that you made the right moves. I feel like that you have given up on the things that have been trying to hold you back. I feel like that you have great abundance that is coming in for you. You may be manifesting this at this time. I feel like that you're going to continue to move forward. I feel like that some of you will take your time, or in time, that all this is going to come in for you as well. So the moves that you're making absolutely is worth it. There definitely is a relationship going on here. And I feel like April is significant here. I feel like whatever friendship you have is about to advance to more. And it's time that it is. Okay, for Sagittarius, is it worth it? Was it worth it? Sagittarius. Okay, this is talking about the friendship again. And I feel like that, yes, it's going to move from a friendship and be something more. I feel like when it comes to career that you guys are going to shine really bright. You have the star twice. I don't feel like you're going to be disappointed. I feel like that there's a lot of opportunity here for you. I feel like this year is really good for you. You got the King of Pentacles twice. So I feel like that there's abundance and opportunity here for you. And I feel like that you don't need to let go of anything. In terms of relationship, I feel like that you do have a friendship. For the Sagittariuses that are single, that have friendships here, they're getting ready to move into a greater dynamic. For those of you that are already in a relationship, that you're bringing back the foundation of the friendship to make this relationship stronger. That is very significant here. Okay, so let's see what is the T. What's the T for Sagittarius? How do other people view them, or how do they view themselves? What messages do they need to hear from this deck? A bad karma. So people could think that maybe they have bad karma for how they treated you, or that you... Yeah, creeping. We have some stalker energy. Libra, someone's stalking them. Scorpio is stalking them. Somebody's watching you, Sagittarius. They're creeping. They're creeping. Trying to looking you up, vice versa. But you're moving on. You're like, yeah, bye. You're like, you can look up whatever you want, but I'm moving on. Somebody has bad habits. Somebody could be involved in drugs. You could have been involved with someone with that activity, and you shifted out of that. There's somebody that's trying to intimidate you. Okay, I feel like that this is a person that's really controlling. Whoever this is, like, they're really, really controlling. And I feel like that they have brought you to a point where I feel like some of you have moved because of this person. Moved, blocked numbers. You know, I feel like that maybe you are getting evidence of what this person has done before you go and do something here. Yeah, they say one more card, and then they give me a few. And those other ones just dropped. Okay, I think you're doing the best. Yeah, moving. I feel like some of you have already moved, or you're considering moving because of everything that's going on. But let's see what else you have here. Yeah, I see you guys taking off here because this person doesn't know when to stop. They're always talking. They always have something negative to say. And I feel like that you're trying to move the dynamic to get away from this person. So in that aspect, is it worth it for you? Absolutely. Get away from that vibration. But yeah, the Scorpio's being stalked, Libra's being stalked, and this person's just straight bad karma creeping on you. Absolutely. All right. I hope you found that beneficial. Trying to get everything together here. All right, Sagittarius, definitely if that resonated for you, do hit the like button, do hit the subscribe button, and do comment down below. Let me know if this resonated with you and potentially what zodiac sign you are dealing with. I love to hear those follow-ups, so let me know. Next up, we have Capricorn. Capricorn, was it worth it? Your situation, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Oh, yeah. Yes, it was worth it. When it comes to, this is pointing towards relationship. there is a higher level of commitment here. So some of you have confirmed that you're in a relationship, that some of you that are single have moved into a relationship. Some of you have moved up to a higher grade of moving from relationship to engagement. You're set the date to be married. There's a huge concept here. But there are some people that aren't wishing this well. Yeah. There are some individuals out there that is hoping that this connection comes apart. But I feel like that you're defending that position, that you're taking charge, that you all know what you want out of this situation. But I feel like maybe family doesn't accept. Yeah, I feel like this has been a long road to defend your relationship. And for those that are single, that have moved into a relationship, I feel like you're receiving judgment too. A lot of people are saying, hey, they can't give you what you want. It's not a true value of their love. I'm picking up a lot of jealous energy here. That people are jealous that things are moving in the direction that you would like to go. And others want to see you disappointed, which is unfortunate. Because I feel like this has been a long time coming, Capricorn. Especially for the single Capricorns, that you've been waiting to move into something more serious. Like, instead of just dating, have an actual commitment. Yes, absolutely. You're looking for a new opportunity to embrace your heart and to put it out there. And there's just somebody here that's trying to rain on your parade. But you're not happy. You're not having it. Was it worth it for you to enter into the relationship that you did? Absolutely. Don't let somebody cheat you out of what you deserve. I feel like that you're going to protect this situation here. Yeah, it's just like you're protecting the situation with everything that you have here. It's like you're being assertive, and as well, it's just like you're bringing up being very mature about the situation, but you're just letting people know how you feel. There's a lot of things that you're not going to settle for here. You're not going to settle for the disrespect, the jealous behaviors. People are going to be who they're going to be, but at the end of the day, that you're not putting up with this kind of behavior. And if that's the kind of behavior they're going to show, it's one of those things that either you're going to cut them out, and for those of you that are going to move into a marriage, they're not going to be invited to the wedding. Like, that's really the dynamic that you are looking at here. It's just like you're you're just not putting up with it. So, Spirit, for Capricorn, what is this worth it? And I see the Lovers again. Was it worth it for Capricorn? Absolutely. You're still sitting here going, yep, I know what I want, and I'm going to move towards what I want. I'm going to heal and be fulfilled. It's like, and obviously you want people to be a part of your life here, but at the same time, it's just like, if they're going to challenge you, you're going to challenge them right back. It's like you're hoping for some improvement, but you're ready to move forward, because your point of happiness is the thing that matters the most to you at this time. Absolutely. I love that energy for you, Capricorn. And I see 1, 2, 3 on my timer right now. What's the T for Capricorn? How do other people view Capricorn, or how do they view themselves? Okay. Yeah, there are people running their mouths. And you're just leaving it behind. You're like, yep, okay, next. And it's interesting because it's kind of like she's in a wedding dress and all the flowers. But the people that are going to be around you are going to be super fake. Like, they're not happy that you have all that. So, theft. being like emotionally robbed here. You have an obsessive lover. You may have an ex that's coming back here. Somebody has an issue with ego here. But you have an obsessive lover, something unhealthy. You could have somebody coming back that could wreck the relationship that you have. Confirmation. But you are happy with the person that you're with. Because they're into you as well. They're into you as well. So people are going to have a problem or they're going to have a problem. You know? And it's just like, you don't have to entertain their behavior. All right. Capricorn, that is what I have for you. Please do hit the like and subscribe button. Definitely comment down below and let me know what potential zodiac that you are dealing with at this time as well. I like to hear my updates. I like to see how this turned out for you. All right, Capricorn, thank you very much. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. And next we have Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, let's see. Was it worth it? However this went for you, Aquarius, was this worth it? Whether it be career, love, anything. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Ooh. Got the devil. But we got the devil in reverse. Yes. It was worth it. Aquarius, I feel like that you have come through a time where you have released a lot of negative energy. I feel like that you have dropped a lot of things here. I feel like that you're in a transitional phase where you are taking care of yourself. I feel like that you're in a position where, you know, you may have had a history of third-party situations that you're shifting out of that dynamic. Some of you that have been looking to be married, that any of this that could have disrupted that, you're hoping that there could be some change here. But you're worried because of that third-party situation that broke apart a really tight-knit commitment here. So, in terms of you, Aquarius, was this completely worth it 100%? No, but it was worth the lessons. But I feel like you get a lot of communication that is not positive here. It's like you want to have the happy home, happy family, happy life. You want to have that connection. But there is this energy and frequency that you're like, well, if this is how it's going to be, then I'm just going to let go. It's like this energy of just kind of running away from the issue instead of facing it head on. For Aquarius, was this worth it? I feel like you learned a lot, Aquarius. No matter how this turns out, you learned a lot. And I feel like you're going to find that peak of happiness that you're looking for. So I wouldn't just write yourself off. Yes, this is going to work. Eventually, you're going to get your energy back. I feel like that if you've needed sleep, you're going to have that. I feel like that if financial matters are going to improve for you. I feel like emotional balance is going to be there. And where you need to start taking these emotional swords out of your back, I see that here. Yeah, you're going to have your moment. You're going to have your victory. You feel it in your heart. You are going to have that happy home, happy life. So it's just like, even if it's not with the person that you're currently dealing with, and I see 10, 10, 10, you know, it's like, as long as like you don't fall back to the same old patterns, you know, that's the biggest factor for you. I think that is what you care about the most, is not falling back into the same patterns. Could have been addictions here, situations like that. But I feel like overall that you feel like that it was worth the lessons that you have gone through to get where you are today. I do feel like you're going to find that pinpoint of happiness that you are looking for, because you're taking accountability for what has happened and has occurred. And that is the biggest thing. Okay, Spirit, what is the tea? What's the tea when it comes to Aquarius? What's the tea? How do other people view them, or how do they just view themselves? Jackpot. I mean, maybe some of you should play the lottery. Jackpot keeps coming up. Ooh, some of you are marrying for money. Or somebody wants to marry you for money. So that happiness, that happy life, happy family, all that, make sure that they're not marrying you for money. You too have an obsessive lover. That something is karmic. There are some of you that that are dealing with a deviation abuser. So somebody has tried to use like love spells on you. Someone's threatening you too, or being intimidating, or trying to. And I feel like Aquarius, that you're sitting there going, yeah, try me. I feel like that someone is trying to, kiss your booty. There is some type of romantic affair here. And because of that fix may have led to bad karma for you that you're going through currently. You also have karmic friends. You can't truly, trust them. There's tension. But it's like you're watching them. You're watching what they're doing. And you're trying to decide what you want to do with them. All right, Aquarius. I hope you found that beneficial. Like, I believe that you do deserve this happiness. All right, Aquarius, that is what I have for you. Definitely hit the like button and the subscribe button as well. Definitely comment down below. Let me know what zodiac signs that you were dealing with. And let me know how this resonated for you. Aquarius, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. And I will see you next time. Next sign up is Pisces. All right, Pisces, was it worth it? For Pisces, was it worth it? For Pisces, was it worth it? For Pisces, was it worth it? It's interesting. This is interesting. Emotionally, you don't feel like it was. But there's something here you wanted to get payback for. You could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with the Taurus. You could be dealing with the Libra. There's something you wanted justice for. And right when I said justice, justice came out. There's something unfair going on in the situation. Very well, something could be in the court system. But in the moment, it felt right. And now it's like there's a point that you're trying to like change it, but there's no way for you to change it. Like something has happened here that you know that it was unfair. Whatever's going on, if you felt like you were unfair to a Taurus, to an Aries, to a Libra, you're concerned about it because there's nothing you can do to change it. I heard like now it's too late. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like whoever resonates with this, I feel like that whatever you felt that had to go into the court system that you didn't expect was going to happen. And now it's just like you're wanting to bring peace and harmony back, but it's too late. Like what I'm hearing is like what's done is done. You have the Five of Wands. This conflict is in full motion. So was it worth it? Ultimately here, I feel like at the time you felt like it was. But I feel like that you were trying to take control and power. But ultimately, you're not happy with the outcomes of what is going on right now. But you can't change it. But in the moment, it felt right. It felt good. But now you're concerned because now this is very well is in the court system. And now you don't know what to do. Okay, for Pisces, was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Your card just went flying. Well, Pisces, here you are. To you, you feel like it was. You wanted a new chapter, a new beginning. You could have also had other connections here. Maybe you didn't know how to break away from a person you were connected to. You may have had a couple different lovers here. But Pisces, like, you're holding strong here. Like, you feel like that you did the right thing for yourself. But there are some times that you wonder if this was the right move. And I feel like at times that you don't feel like it was. But you felt like what I'm hearing is like I had to do what I needed to do. You got the Star in reverse with the Emperor in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. But is it going to work out in your favor? What has happened with that work out in your favor? And it's not. Yeah, it's just like there is a past connection that's going to come back around here. Okay, so what's the tea? What's the tea for Pisces? I mean, I feel like that you put your foot down. I do feel like something's in the court system right now that is very unfair in the situation. But for right now, you feel like that is the right thing. All right, Pisces, what's the tea? How do other people view Pisces, or how does Pisces view themselves? Someone saying anything, make stuff up here. For some of you, is this the same stuff, different day? Some of you are haunted by your memories, flashbacks, trauma side effects. Some of you may feel rejected, or other people feel like you're rejecting them. There's someone that is researching you, studying you, looking you up, getting info. So you're being watched. But some of you have a bad reputation. Someone has put bad reputation on you. Some of you are going to receive bad karma. There's a dirty offer here. So you may have done somebody dirty or promised something here because it travels here. A dirty offer with travel. Maybe that you were doing something that required you to travel and you were doing someone dirty. Someone wants to marry you for money. They don't appreciate you. Screenshot, getting evidence, proof, facts. There's somebody watching you. Somebody is taking screenshots. They're getting evidence. And this is a connection. Whatever's going into court, something's going to backfire here. Pisces, I hear like you didn't check all the boxes. Okay? So you feel like you're dodging a bullet right now. You feel like that you're keeping people away from you. And you feel like you're going to win in this situation here. But yeah. Interesting, Pisces. Very, very interesting. I feel like that you just do you and see how that works out. You know, it's like for the Pisceans that have something that's going on through court, it may not go as you think it's going to go. All right, Pisces, that is what I have for you. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button. Definitely comment down below if you resonated with this. Let me know if there's any zodiac signs that you're dealing with as well. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for being here with me. I'm Elizabeth with Midnight Wolf Tarot. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.